get to the point. I only picked up bits and pieces earlier. I didn't realize it was such an emergency. The place will be crawling with Corell's minions, but I'm curious what Guide's reaction will be after I carry this in. Alrighty, shall we get this show started? I'll use my
If the Vulgus are on the verge of opening the vault, then they'll likely report to their superior, Corell.
In which case, we'll need a way to tap into their comms. Guide, check and see if there are any ally devices nearby we can use to wiretap.
There is one ally communications repeater. If I modify the code, it can be altered to enable wiretapping.
That should work. We should spread out and continue with the mission.
This is Enzo. There is a Vulgus generator somewhere in this zone. These generators are the main power sources for the enemy's comms devices. We need to find the enemies who have fuses, take them out, and use the fuses to disable the generator.
Let's go.
A unit with a fuse has appeared. Build the generator. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Stay focused. A powerful enemy unit has appeared. Be careful. The enemy comms devices should be shutting down shortly. Excellent job.
As expected, the enemy has discovered our location.
So that's why Alpha's upset. Oh well, it can't be helped. We have to do everything we can. We may even be able to appease him if we bring him some useful info.
You're next.
What are you going to do?
Communications logs. The Vulgus are in the middle of a large-scale operation in Timberfall to collect organic matter. They have deployed these units to prevent any interference with that operation.
What is there for them to extract? Timberfall is literally just a logging site.
There is a giant tree there that might be worth looking at. It's been there since the time of the ancestors.
I thought that tree snapped in two and died during the apocalypse.
It is broken, that's true. But we're not certain it's completely dead. It's such an ancient tree. We can't rule out the possibility that its roots are still alive.
down. You need to be recharged.
figure out exactly what kind of organic matter the Vulgus are extracting. Let's go. job.
Descendant, I will be modifying the communications repeater code from this point on. Even though the code has been modified, the current output isn't strong enough to penetrate the enemy's classified communications grid. If we were to overload it, we would be able to increase its accuracy, but the Vulgus will be able to track our location.
I know that will make it challenging for you, Descendant, but you'll need to tough it out. You don't have a choice. Guide, increase the output.
Surveillance accuracy has increased by 40%. All communications content is being stored. Surveillance accuracy at 85%. I will try to maintain a level that will not cause the device to malfunction.
Reload. Reload. You're next.
Descendant, the repeater is taking damage. We need to be careful, as it's already overloaded. Descendant, if the repeater continues to be damaged, I will not be able to increase the output any further.
Charge! Loading. Reload.
Thanks for sharing the surveillance info. Fortunately, Alpha's just called us in to explain the overload. He is furious. Well, maybe just upset that the equipment is being pushed to its limits. I'll try to mollify him.
Let's meet at the Timberfall outpost. I have some information I wish to discuss. First of all, this is only a theory for now. I must review the enemy's data before I can be certain. I have some ideas on why the enemy is The most probable reason is that their DNA analysis is still incomplete.
In order to extract pure DNA from something, you need a...
And once refinement has been completed, you will still need to perform an amplification process.
So what you're saying, Guide, is that the Vulgus are extracting the enzymes they need from the giant tree.
In a way, yes. As the giant tree has existed since the time of the ancestors, it will have accumulated a variety of organic... The Vulgus may have predicted this. It is likely that they intend to extract all of the remaining organic matter left in the giant tree in order...
If we can seize what they extract and send it to Albion, we can expedite our research process.
I guess we have our answer then. Let's hurry. It's our turn to take something from them. Let's make them pay for messing with us.
Descendant, it seems that Glay has elected herself to be our guide this time. But I agree. Because of Glay's quick judgment and knowledge, I was able to decrease my margin of error.
I'm honored to hear that. Coming from a highly advanced AI created by the ancestors.
I must go into overclock mode in order to do everything I can to help you gain the Iron Heart.
Excellent job, Descendant. We'll try to extract the enzyme as quickly as possible.
Get ready. Go.
coming. Looks like they have a death wish.
Shield frontline!
The injector has been spotted. Guy, can you identify the mixture once we destroy the device?
The mixture is a type of growth accelerator that forces intense growth in organic matter, including proteins. The Vulgus plan to use it to obtain a large amount of the enzyme required for DNA extraction. This is the Vulgus that stole the Descendant's arcade serum.
Ah! We finally found him! Bastard! I told you we'd make you pay for messing with us.
Enzo, an enemy generator has been spotted at your current location. Neutralize the enemy forces and disable the generator using high voltage fuses.
You're next.
With a fuse has appeared. Take it out and retrieve the fuse.
And ready.
Find a second fuse. Obtain the third fuse. That's the commander leading the operation. If you take him out, the rest will fall back. I have confirmed that their power supply has been cut off. Excellent work, Descendant.
Descendant, it would be best to establish how far the Vulgus were able to progress their experiments. They may have scattered the data, but we must examine it, even if it takes time to recover it. Terminal access. Inputting security deactivation codes. I have accessed the terminal. Initiating hacking sequence.
Initiate defense!
has been accessed. Checking information. The Vulgus have injected their DNA with arcane and are attempting genetic modifications.
Hey, you! Are you slowpokes done? I almost fell asleep because you guys were taking too long. If you're done, come to the outpost. No, wait, would it be faster if I came to you? Get to the point. What are you doing? Sightseeing? This operation is a waste of time, a complete waste. You keep telling me I need to cooperate, but...
Jeremy, unless your receive is having issues, there is no... It's prohibited for Descendants to deactivate the receives during an operation. If you manually deactivated your receive link...
I'd watch what you're saying, Glay. I carried out my side of the operation perfectly. I've even confirmed that the Ancestors' ruins are in the deepest part of... How dare you question my attitude? God, I don't know why. Maybe he feels sorry for you being possessed by the ghost or guide or whatever. I'll distract the enemy's backlines just for you pitiful... You three... No. Is it four? Anyway. You're all deployed, so... Also, I've been assigned to...
Glay, your anger levels are rising.
I'm doing my best to let it go.
Thanks to Kaden and Nace's swift efforts, we've been able to restore the Ancestors' DNA using the data that you've sent. Thank you for your hard work. You've all done an excellent job. The Ancestors' biometric authentication data has been coded and sent to your receive. Guide, please activate the code when you reach the Ancestors' vault.
There is a chance that we have not yet found the Vulgus that underwent genetic modification using arcane. And we haven't confirmed whether the experiment succeeded or not. But the incident in the sterile land has affected my simulation. Vulgus technology is advancing faster than I expected. Almost unnaturally so.
Knock knock.
Who's there? It's Pseudo. Descendant, I presume? You can't just let our equipment be, can you?
What? My Aceve channel was just switched? Enzo, there's something wrong with the Aceve channel. Enzo, respond!
It's on channel. I forced you to connect to my personal channel. You see, I'm brilliant, just like you. Now, let's play, fellow arcane wielder.
Unless there's something wrong with my ears. Sounded to me like this jerk said he has RK abilities.
You heard me correctly, friend. You're curious about my arcade, aren't you? Let me fill you in. I injected myself with the arcade that I stole from you. Oh, the power flowing through my body. What an exhilarating experience. And you were keeping all this power for yourselves. I hated you so much that I could have killed you all in an instant.
It appears that the genetic modification we saw earlier was successful.
Now, why don't you come here and give my cold, frozen body a hug, friend?
Those Vulgus bastards. They weren't just researching ways to open the vault.
Now it's clear why the Order of Truth was there. To create this monstrosity. If they only wanted to retrieve the DNA, it would have sent the Legion of Immortality.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Hey, hey. How hard did you hit this? What a brainless brute. You really want to fight me, huh?
He's being recorded.
This device can force channels to change. If we destroy it, we will be able to connect to the HQ channel again.
Reconnection confirmed. The Aceve channel is back online. Guide, please modify this code so that the channel cannot be disconnected again.
I have established a defensive security code. Communications will not be affected in the future.
It doesn't feel too bad to have my limbs cut off like this. It almost feels like a dream. I'll send you a little present soon. Vulgus don't usually dream. Oh, but thanks to the Arche serum, I dream my every moment. You can call me Jaber.
The serum that was injected into the Vulgus was from Jaber. Ironheart pulses have increased significantly. The vault must be nearby.
I'll send a signal to Jeremy. Jeremy, do you read me? Jeremy. Jeremy, respond. Hang on just a little longer, everyone.
Nice to see your face, friend. Can you call me Jaber just this once? Here I am. Eamon's delay has changed our plans, but it can't be helped. In my next dream, I'll be dancing with your corpse!
Code accepted. Descendant, access the vault.
Oh, wow. You've completely lost it, haven't you? Listen. If you spotted the target, you should have said so. What are you doing here by yourself? So this is what's gotten everybody so riled up. That's it. That's what makes us the Ironheart. It's way more impressive than what the rumors say. Hey, how long do you plan on just standing there? Go back to Albion and bring reinforcements or something. Why are you still here? Go! Just the two of us now.
The success of this operation will lead us to victory.
Descendant, do you have something positive to report, finally? Where's the Ironheart? What? I gave the order for Jeremy to retrieve the Ironheart. I never did that. There must have been a misunderstanding.
I've done no such thing over any official channel, and even unofficially. I have no reason...
Nell, contact Jeremy.
I can't get through to Jeremy. His receive has been deactivated. And there's no record of...
It can't be. Jeremy is still a descendant, even if he's sometimes led astray. He's a descendant fighting for humanity.
Alpha, we should see if we can detect Jeremy's RK and traces of the Ironheart through the guide.
All descendants on standby. Please contact the guide for assistance as required. Man has identified Jeremy's last known whereabouts. Prepare for a pursuit operation.
Descendant, I've heard, but there's something I must tell you first. When I came into contact with the energy from the second Ironheart, a new function was restored. It's an algorithm for amplifying the void energy sensory field. An early warning system for detecting colossi that are drawn to the Ironheart. However, perhaps because it was transferred through Jeremy's RK, which I am not synced with, my operating system is even now. Alarm bells are ringing. My functions have been interrupted and my system... Descendant, I am in no doubt that a Colossus is heading towards Ingress at this very moment. Please transfer my sensory... If we can intercept that Colossus and recalibrate my system. Jeremy, please.
It appears we have no choice. Please handle whatever the guide needs first. As Alpha said, we cannot rely on the guide alone. HQ will do their best to identify Jeremy's last known...
Descendant, is this code related to the Void? This is truly incredible. So this is the part... But now is not the time to marvel at it. Based on the results calculated from the app, as you likely recall from your Descendant training, if you allow it to power up, it will increase the time you spend in the Void. Descendant, please... Have you completed preparations? You succeeded in intercepting the Executioner. If there was a descendant like you a century ago, I'm certain we would have been able to stop the apocalypse. There are no what-ifs in history, of course. But the apocalypse has left such a deep regardless, if we allow ourselves to ponder all of the what-ifs, perhaps things would be. Every time an Ironheart is uncovered, it's as if the But ironically, we also need the Ironhearts to stop the Descendant. Perhaps this is exactly why the Ancestors see. I'm beginning to suspect that perhaps the Ancestors hid the Ironhearts. We will need extensive preparation for the moment when the third Iron... There is much that I would like to discuss with you. However, we do not have the luxury of time right now. HQ...
Descendant, thanks to you, the stability of my system was restored. However, the Iron Heart has slipped from our grasp. While you were stopping the Colossus, I delivered the necessary information to Enzo. It is likely that HQ will be preparing countermeasures.
Ah, Descendant. Thank you for all your hard work with the Intercept battle. Unfortunately, we need to drag you into another operation before you get a... Albion has entered uncharted territory. A Descendant has committed treason. A Descendant. Someone... Damn it! How could this have happened? HQ has officially denounced Jeremy as a traitor. A rapid arrest operation is in progress. Enzo received intel from the guide and was first on the scene. Jeremy is heading towards Echo Swamp, as the enemy's attention is keenly focused on this location, and because of the swampy terrain, deployment of forces to make matters worse. We've lost contact with Essimo. He was carrying out another operation in the air. Essimo's support was vital. Enzo won't be able to command and fight by himself. Our lack of manpower is delaying the operation. If we don't hurry, we'll be delivering the Ironheart to the Vulgus on a silver platter, after we worked so hard to... Rules of engagement for Jeremy will be sent separately. If possible, I want to hear what he was thinking as his commander. Go after Jeremy. And please...
I will tell Enzo to prepare to resume the operation.
Understood. Descendant, wrap up any preparations for reinforcements quickly, and head to the Misty Woods outpost in Echo Swamp. Enzo is awaiting your arrival.
Alpha, thank you for the reinforcements. Recommencing the operation to hunt down Jeremy.
I've sent number 17 of the Colon Special Forces to help with tracking Jeremy. Get the sitrep from Enzo.
Alright, we've had some delays, but I'm happy to say, first things first. As we've lost contact with Essimo, there are no other Descendants who have the power to handle the battle. We had to suspend the search. I'm afraid we'll need a rescue operation for Essimo. He was deployed here on a mission to destroy a Vulgus facility. If possible, I think searching for Essimo while we continue with the... While our operation was delayed, the Vulgus deployed their forces through... I got impatient, so I took command and attacked. But because the soldiers couldn't receive their orders in time, we nearly After that, the Vulgus forces increased and rapid deployment of soldiers wasn't feasible. It seems Jeremy used this to his advantage and went... So starting now, we'll be focusing on reconnaissance to expand. If you go on ahead, the soldiers will follow, and this will allow for much wider arcade distribution, which will be in a... We have to overextend ourselves a little. We have no choice. Based on the intel from the guide, it's clear Jeremy has some kind of plan in mind. Apparently Jeremy's voice was captured through the Ironheart pulse. However, briefly that was detected. This is what was recorded.
I knew it, I was right. The Vulgus here have all been enhanced through superior DNA. The quality of this Kuiper's perfect, though it would have been good to secure both DNA and Kuiper in advance. Oh yeah.
You heard him, right? DNA, Kuiper. I have no idea what he's talking about, but I know this operation needs to resume quickly. The area where the guide picked up Jeremy's voice is a way off. We've got a long road ahead of us. This operation, we're all slowly sinking into this swamp. Not happy about it. Be prepared for unexpected combat situations. I leave the mission in your capable hands. Said that the Vulgus in this area have been enhanced with high-quality DNA. To analyze the differences between them and regular Vulgus, we'll need to secure genetic samples for comparison. I really hope this has nothing to do with that old Colossus corpse. Go and collect Vulgus samples and place them in the supply box. Great job. I'll send the Vulgus DNA to be analyzed in Albion.
Noted.
The analysis has detected void energy on the surface of the Kuiper. This is definitely different from regular Kuiper. Join me at the outpost for a moment. There's a lot to discuss concerning the Vulgus and Kuiper. Now, I know the pursuit is urgent. There's just a few things I'd like to highlight. This operation must succeed. Regarding Jeremy's defection, the plan is to capture him alive and carry out a detailed interrogation. However, after analyzing the characteristics of the Vulgus DNA and the Kuiper, I think we need to understand Jeremy's motives first, so that we can be 2 steps ahead of him. First off, from the Vulgus, and the Hugh can use both this. I'm not sure. Huh?
Is anybody there? This is Essimo. We can't move. We're surrounded by enemy forces.
Essimo, what's your location?
I'm at the abandoned zone. I was sent here on a mission to destroy the Vulgus facility. But at this rate, I'll be the one being destroyed.
Like hell you will. Sending reinforcements right now. This operation must succeed. Essimo! Essimo, please! Ah, damn it! We've lost contact. That wasn't much to go. Actually, this works in our favor. This is our chance to rescue. I'll search for traces of Jeremy and the Ironheart with a guide. Please.
I am definitely detecting a very minute presence of RK in this zone. I appear to be unable to transfer my consciousness into it. This narrows it down to 2 possibilities. Either this is Jeremy's RK, or the RK of Essimo, who is unconscious.
We can't miss this opportunity.